LimeNotLemon. We have another episode of Rock, Paper, Scissors happening here. Game 1 between Raspy Ziggity Zig,
Raspity Rasp.
Rasputin here, versus UCMO P on the EQ Cup Belshire Vestige. Today we're going to see some interesting things. It's a random versus random, but later when I'm playing, I shall be a Protoss because I am preparing for a show match that happened 2 weeks ago.
Let's hype everything, because I chose the EQ Cup.
Oh yeah, and
for hype.
And a week and a half ago, so 2 weeks ago, I will have played a show match. A week and a half ago, Ziggy and I will have live casted the EQ Cup tournament.
Yeah.
On potentially one of these maps.
Which is what exactly?
It's a tournament.
What kind of tournament?
A StarCraft 2 tournament.
But is this a big one or a local one of some variety?
It is on the internet.
Well, I don't have the internet right now. I'm playing StarCraft.
Well, no, that's where the tournament happens, is on the internet.
Right.
Tron style. You have to have the right bodysuit.
Mm-hmm.
I got a warning telling me my hotkey profile was in conflict with this map. I don't know what that means.
That's bad. So, since the show match and the grudge match and the EQ Cup casting was a number of weeks ago, how'd we do?
Awesome.
Great.
We were the best casters ever. We got personal congratulations from Apollo.
Really?
Yeah, he reached out to us.
Shoutouts from all. Dustin Browder got in the stream, and he was all, "You guys are excellent. I should have you into my next thing."
You guys made great use of the destructible rocks. It was awesome. I'd never thought of letting the casters control them.
I like rocks.
Alright, so we have some scouting going on either side of the map, and we're going to have some first information here.
Oh,
dear. The double O.
No.
Dicks.
Oh, crap.
That's not
Dicks
good.
indeed. So, we're going to find out. We have, there are some disparities here. Some differences in build choices.
Oh, no.
So let's find out what happens.
I saw that.
Saw what? You saw nothing.
That's an interesting choice right here. Oh, there we go. I shall gesture with my mouse. Disaster!
There it is.
Good lord, how many probes do you have there? Oh, don't do that. Alright. Piecemeal arriving.
You guys can get over here.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting real quick.
No, you're fine there. Oh.
Wearing them down. Oh, there's some lost minerals right there.
I was gonna say, can you cancel that and stuff?
Will I get the photon overcharge off? Let's find out. Things going on at home. Uh-oh. Maybe you should take out the anti-air. Oh, there it goes. That sentry took a long time to die. So we have one Void Ray reigning supreme here. On the other side of the map. How many probes did you make? Control A, control. There we go. Oh, I guess you didn't lose that many. Alright. Things have stabilized slightly.
No.
That Void Ray still being a boss. Might not want to chase that out there too far.
Don't tell me how to live my life. Okay, so...
Both players have a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, do we?
I guess you're not doing too bad. There's Cybercore.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what Ziggy's doing at home. There we go. That's a lot of... Oh, this is a bold choice. Oh, there's the time warp. Keeping it pretty even. Just a good match.
Damn.
Punching back and forth. They just keep hitting each other.
Now, next thing I'm gonna want.
That's a big purple bar. All over the place. Big purple bars. The purple bars just keep getting bigger because nobody knows how to spend Chrono Boost. So I shall passive aggressively mock both of you.
Go right ahead.
See if my commentary on it will.
I was actually for a while, and then I forgot. So there's that.
We'll see what happens here. That could prove to be interesting in the future. Oh. Oh.
Huh. Well, that's intriguing.
And found out. Seemingly no response whatsoever. Oh, there we go. I'll respond.
If you notice, they were actually distracted with the pylon.
And all of a sudden, the game has swung. The secret base is not so secret anymore.
The hell does that happen?
What? That's an interesting choice. There are many interesting choices going on. What are we researching at this point? Yep. And all of a sudden we're back to a standard macro PvP at the 24-minute mark with some strange choices. Keep an eye on that. Let's bring that up. Let's see where we're at here. And versus this one. That swung back the other way. And there we go. He finds a Mindo base for these zealots and a lot of flying guns.
That is a lot of flying guns. Oops. Oh, waste not. Why not, he says. Why not?
Well done. You got quite the bank going there, Ziggy.
That's because I keep forgetting to do anything about it.
Money? What do I do with money?
It's my favorite thing so far. Alrighty.
Now we'll see if anything happens with those. And these guys just chilling. What do we have here? Alright, we got that. We've got this. Wide array of those. Oh, that's a problem. Wonder if this time he'll try to identify the source of the issue, or just leave it be. Will they get this? We'll find out. Oh, this is gonna be close. Victory is the Zealots.
Yay, go Zealots.
However, the smug loss goes to the Void Race.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, what are you bros doing?
This is a bold counter. This game is actually reminiscent of games that UCMOP and I played in the PvP matchup. That's how this is going, so we'll see. I have no idea how this is going to end. That's where I'm at. How many of those are there? Not as many as I thought. Oh, maybe I didn't get them. Oh, we got an issue right there. Being solved right here. Oh, here we go. Strangely, our heroes have the weirdest banks. The two of you.
Mine is very strange to understand. I don't understand it myself.
Unfortunately, time warps do not affect void rays.
Can learn. Yeah, that's a lot of void rays, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one thing that I've learned that you can't do with Grant, and that's let him build void rays. Is he killing his own? Oh, for a second there, I thought he was killing his own immortals.
I don't know.
So this is Griff's first Protoss practice run in preparation for his big showdown 2 weeks ago against SMG Rush, a newfound local rival. Choosing to play Protoss instead of Random to practice his game mechanics.
We had to farm out rivalries since neither of us were a challenge.
Exactly. Both Zig and I playing the Apollo Creed, as I have said, to Griff's Rocky.
I then had to have UCMOP explain who Apollo Creed was.
Yes.
That was funny, though.
So we start off, and I think we're going to see something familiar here. Say what?
Damn it.
Oh, that just means it's PvP. Oh crap, did I reveal I was Protoss? Whoops.
You already did.
That's the joke.
You sack McMain.
He's talking about bum sex.
You know, I was wearing my Slurm last night, and it occurred to me, like, no one strikes up a conversation about Futurama. Really, the only reference I get is you making copious amounts of references to Spice Weasels.
Well, that's because that shirt's like, that reference is like a decade old now.
It is, though, which is strange.
These copious references fair.
Yeah.
Alright.
I enjoy them. I'm just saying there's a lot of them. Like, sometimes you'll say it to me twice in person and then in one day, and then I look at both games that you've posted and you've said it in each of them.
It's a tough life.
Yeah, seriously. Hashtag first world problems. So we see one player doing scouting, and I think we know who that is.
Certainly isn't me.
We indeed have a classic PvP, classic orange versus green. Now Ross, in terms of his mechanics, he just played a PvP where a can of whoop-ass was warped in from Ire. Let's see what he can do with this one. I wanted to see how that would land, and I just got stony silence from Zig, which I think means it legitimately rankled him, no matter what he will say now. But anyway, we'll see where this game goes. And we do know, of course, from both these players, we often see Quick Zealot, we see Oracle Rush, 4 Gates, so on and so forth. We don't usually see Void Ray Fests, except if I am in the game. Got a little game of tag going on the right-hand side. Any thoughts so far, gentlemen?
None.
Game's hard.
Right? Okay. How are those mechanics working out for you? Are you taking advantage of their imba OP-ness?
Totally.
Actually, I shouldn't add this on because that sounded like another word. The degree to which they are OP is what I meant. Okay. Usual things. After Griff's admonishment last game, I'm seeing plenty of chrono being used.
About time.
Which is a great pun talking about chrono. What are we going to see here? Oh. This shall be interesting.
Go with that.
And this... Oh! Okay, someone missed that. Inexplicably.
Yes, I did.
And because they did, they have a Proxy Zealot in their mineral line in a recurring theme for these.
For a couple seconds.
Okay, okay. And in exchange, we have a Stalker running the other way. But he misses the front door. Go. Stutter steps, does a little dance move. And finds Zealot waiting for him. And then he... Oh, are we going to see some sick micro? We are seeing running away. He is cornered.
He's bigger.
Yep. But still no damage. Just shield, so... Zig gets away unscathed, gets a bit of scout there, but did he see enough?
Oh, gosh.
Seeing some more chrono goodness going on.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Oh, I gotta open that.
Research complete. You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons.
I like the I like your Sim City here, Griff. It's getting very orderly.
I try.
Zig actually kind of a nice little symmetrical setup too. Our viewers might see some comparables between them or not. Pretty clear what strategy Zig's going for now if you take a look at the base. Griff may be a little bit harder to tell.
Harmonized. The stars align.
Uh-oh.
Why is he saying uh-oh?
I noticed something you did not.
Oh, the Oracle fun?
Yeah.
Nicely deflected this time. Didn't draw away the whole force. Now, question being, as usual here, is there a proxy? Is there not? We saw a game the other week where Zig went after the proxy, killed it, but at the expense of putting his forces at a bad disposition, leaving the base open.
Oracle
So we do have a question of what he'll do here this time.
It is
Now,
tested.
here he's with the choice, take out the Expo or go for the main base.
We await.
In the meantime,
You seek
what's
guidance?
Griff doing? He's just going to... Looks like he's going to take a mineral hit and try to raid the mineral line himself. 3 oracles down there.
Ooh, that's more than before.
And they are going to take down both stalkers. No mothership core to do photon overcharge. Doing a number now.
Short.
Got over 20 kills on those oracles. The entire mineral line is gone.
Yeah.
Gotta think that's a GG. He has some in the bank. He's going for it instead. Finds a photon overcharge. Also in a time warp there.
I think it's kind of dual time warp there.
I liked what you did a lot there.
Game 3. This is the matchup between both players who can defeat Zig. So we see who the winner of the day is here.
And we find out if I should be facing Dustin 2 weeks ago or if it should be Grant.
Should have been.
Yeah.
Should will have been.
Should will have been.
Fun fact here. Dustin was my Terran mentor when I first started playing StarCraft again. I ignored most of what he said, but he did give me a magical Terran recipe, which I often employ in the early stages very badly. Again, I ignored most of what he said.
Well,
but that does play into the storyline.
His complaint, though, is that Protoss can't be beaten. So if you're ignoring what he says, that means you might be able to beat Protoss.
Zing. I don't think that's his exact argument, but he feels Protoss is very OP.
You need to go.
It's interesting. I actually posed the question to him of whether the game 2 weeks ago was a no-win situation. Because if he won, or if he lost, he lost. But if he won, didn't it just prove that Protoss was not OP?
Well, my stance is that the races are equal and that we should each potentially be able to win games, but he'll probably beat me because he's a higher skill.
Yeah, we'll see. But
I guess
I
if I
tend to
roll
agree. If you look at the
but...
win percentages, right, it's all even. Like across all of the servers and whatnot, it's almost like 50-50-50 for everything. So I don't really subscribe to the notion that they are not equal.
So this will be the game that we don't have a caster for because his voice is broken.
Well, I'm trying, but I mean, I can do it, but luckily.
No, I just remembered. I was like, where did he go? And then I was like, oh, right.
Speaking of where did he go, there's UCMOP is realizing where did he go. Does spot the missing little probe who was sitting there in the back of the base. Meanwhile, making a little bit of a gate there at the front. Meanwhile, Griff has maintained secrecy in his base location, as UCMOP has yet to scout that location.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
But that guy Griff getting a pretty good look at everything, and in fact continuing warping in an assimilator, doing a gas steal there, and canceling at the last second. So gets a pretty long look at that one spot on the map that didn't really have anything on it, but still annoying. A little bit towards UCMOP and perhaps a little bit rattling, affecting his
I'm cool,
morale.
Nope. No worries. It's all good.
No, alright, that's cool. Good. I do like that move there, Grant. That was quite...
Thanks.
Right and on your front line there. That's a pretty sweet maneuver. A little bit more.
That was actually something, I didn't do it in the same way, but that is something Mr. Rush does.
UCMOP does now have an idea as to where the base of that guy Griff is, and that guy Griff now comes down here and realizes that it is tall drink a zealot up against a wall of bunker and a couple of marines in it. Meantime, it'll be SCV versus zealot. And SCV has the slightly faster fake legs because he's working on rocket boosters, but he runs directly into the side blades of the Zealot. Gets a bit more of a scout, but doesn't really see any new information just there. Meantime, there's a few other preparations being dealt with back in both bases. Let's have a quick peek at the EPM. There you go. Units killed, workers killed. Only one worker killed for that guy Griff, taking out that at scouting SCV. The army supply is actually pretty well on par. Which, being this early, being at 5 minutes, you can't really say all that much. It all comes down to the army composition, I think, after a few minutes. Still having a peek. That's a pretty deft maneuver there. Just making sure you got things covered. I don't know. In my game against Gray, maybe I wasted too much time with the warp prism thing, or maybe I should have had something that could shoot air, but I don't think I would have been able... I'm trying to think of what would have put a dent in the void rays.
That warp prism would have been disastrous if it was at the expo, because that base was basically mined out when you did that.
No, I know.
Yeah,
but
that was the real.
I couldn't really tuck it
backbreaker.
around. I suppose I could, but it would have sucked.
Oh man, how did I forget to do that?
We can forget. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
Yeah, holy crap, I haven't. Oh man.
No forgetfulness there.
Yeah, I haven't played Terran in a little while, which I say every time we have one of these games, actually, but it's true. It honestly is true.
Wow, bloody hell.
Curious choices there. But, as I have yet to win a game, I can't say anything. As far as basic units with the capability of... Oh, this is going to be... Okay, I think I see... It might be up here. Oh. Possibly noted. Not sure. There's maneuvers going on both players' accounts. There's just sort of moving units from one space to another. I can't quite tell if there's full-on awareness or they're just sort of doing little dances, a little dancey. Now I think UCMOP is just doing some dances just despite me. What do you ever do to you?
I was hoping you'd see that.
Killing that critter. UCMOP getting a scan or two up here, just checking the number of bases. Now sees that there's not many, as the not many cannot be applied to the army that's at his front door.
Yeah, I kind of, that was not
Really?
really a
Right
good
now?
game.
Oh, did you get supply blocked?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. I was trying to figure out my rules.
Yeah, that was terribly slow and bad. I don't think that helped you for your showdown 2 weeks ago at all.
I don't know. I saw that you were expanding and building that weird wall, and I decided I would be very aggressive.
No, I
It's
should have
true,
had
you
a lot
did.
more though. I had way more gas. Like, I should have had tanks and stuff long. Like, oh dear. Anyway,
Yeah.
fair and square though.
I hope your show match will have gone well, because you're obviously not seeing much of a challenge from Grant and I.
Uh,
But what I was curious about was the 4-gate preparation. You warped in quite a few rounds of Zealots, and up against a Marine Corps. I suppose they're pretty good to go up against a wall?
They tank, and I didn't have any gas.
Well, so it's my method of thing.
Well, it was partially I wanted the gas to go towards +1 armor, which finished just as I hit.
Yeah.
And so if I'm taking less damage and tanking more, I can have armor and zealots, or I could have like just weak stalkers.
Well, if you listened to a third of that, which was unbearably croaky, leave us a comment down below. Send an email to contact@LimeNotLemon.com. You can follow us on Twitter @NotLemon. The best part is this will all be anachronistic and dragged out and be like 3 weeks from now, after my voice will have gotten better in other
yes.
series.
Yeah.
Good times.